Donald Grella was born in 1940 and lived on a farm near Laurel, Nebraska until his father died in 1953 when Donald, along with his mother and sister, moved to Laurel. Donald loved the outdoors and was an avid hunter and fisherman. Don graduated from Laurel High School in 1958 and worked in the Laurel area until his volunteering for the draft in 1961. He spent his 2 years in the States serving as a crew chief for fixed-wing aircraft. After his discharge, he waited almost a year before he re-enlisting in the Army with plans to make the military a career. His first assignment was Korea, where he was trained as a helicopter crew chief. Before leaving Korea in 1965, he requested Vietnam as his next assignment as a crew chief for the now famous Huey helicopters. He was then assigned to A Company of the newly formed 229th Assault Helicopter Battalion, 1st Cavalry Division, Airmobile. The unit arrived at Haase in the Central Highlands in September 1965 and was immediately thrown into the task of establishing their base and fighting a war. His days there were probably best known for the deadly Ladrang battles fought in November of 1965. The A Company Hueys and crews provided the airlifts for the infantry were fought in the Ladrang Valley. Only 1 month after the Ladrang, on December 28, 1965, Donald and 3 other crew members were on an early morning supply mission which would take them through the An He Pass. Dealing with darkness and poor weather, the aircraft and crew vanished without a trace. In spite of ongoing searches, the fate of the crew remained a mystery. In 1999, Don's sister and brother-in-law, Shirley and Ron Haase, began actively pursuing information regarding Don's fate. When they first reviewed his file, their attention was drawn to one particular report in the file. A Vietnamese refugee had written a letter in 1985 telling the approximate location of an alleged crash site of an American helicopter which had the numbers 3-8088 painted on it. The tail number on Don's aircraft was 3-8808. For the next 11 years, Shirley and Rod made many trips to Washington, D.C., continually pushing the government to pursue the 1985 lead. Progress on the case was slow until 2006, when a U.S. investigative team interviewed villages in Central Highlands. One villager said he had shot down an American helicopter in that area at the time Don went missing. 3 years later, in March 2009, the crash site was excavated and human remains were recovered along with one dog tag bearing the name Don Grella. A forensic laboratory in Hawaii positively identified all 4 members of the missing crew. Don's remains were returned to Laurel on September 26, 2009, accompanied by Shirley and Ron. On October 4th, a funeral was held in Laurel and Don was buried between his mother and father in the local cemetery. During his military career, Don earned the following medals: Air Medal with 7 oak leaf clusters, Army Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Vietnam Service Medal with 2 Bronze Service Stars, Korea Defense Service Medal, Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal with 60 device, Presidential Unit Citation, Meritorious Unit Commendation, Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross Unit Citation with Palm Device, Republic of Vietnam Civil Action Honors Medals with First Class, Expert Badge with Rifle Bar and Aviation Badge. In 2012, SB 5th Don Grella was posthumously awarded a Purple Heart.